Hi Dixons, I'm Laura Senior, Principal here at Dixons McMillan Academy. Thanks for taking time to watch this video. If you haven't done so already, do subscribe to our channel, use the like button and comment below to tell us which episodes have been the most useful for you or what you would like to see on our channel next. This video gives you a brief insight into how we run morning meetings, otherwise known as collective learning at some of our academies. Morning meetings are the first part of the day, which students experience when hands go up to signal the start of the day. At DMA, scholars can arrive from 7:15 to go to the library or enjoy a free breakfast. Hands go up at 8:02, and this signals to our students to move into their collective space as the academic day has started. Between 8:02 and 8:30, scholars are with their year group before period 1 starts at 8:35. During this collective time, the following happens. Registers are taken by the advisor so that attendance can be followed up swiftly. Safeguarding concerns are identified quickly. Equipment and uniform checks are completed for every child and issues are resolved to ensure students are ready to learn. Key messages are given by the head of year and are tailored to the needs of the year group. Students complete knowledge retrieval and practice tasks, primarily for EBAC subjects, to support their retention of key knowledge referred to on their knowledge organisers.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
A collective reflection task, which is linked to the focus of the week, value or driver, is then completed.
We are going to have our 30-second reflection time before we go into our lessons. So are you still waiting for 100%? So we're going to bow our head, we're going to reflect on our focus this week, which is mastery. I want you to think about the knowledge and skills that you need in your subjects to be able to do well. What skills have you learned today? What knowledge have you learned today? Okay, how have you mastered those skills? How are you going to use those skills for the rest of the week?
At DMA, collective learning can be broken up into 3 parts: the advisory check, subject knowledge recall and input, and finally, the collective reflection. The first part of the collective session, up until 8:10, has the primary purpose of being welcomed by the head of year, who will give key messages and complete an equipment and uniform check. Advisors also take the register for the advisory group. This is very important for safeguarding purposes, as it allows us to check who is in school and note very quickly whether there might be any safeguarding issues we need to address straight away. It also allows the head of year to check that everybody is ready to learn by checking they have the right uniform and equipment for the day. Students get straight on with a purposeful task. For years 7 and 8, this is a recall task, such as low stakes quizzing, linked to a section from one of their knowledge organisers. Students will have already been told which subject sheet and which section to revise in advance. Once this quiz is completed, it is self-marked and students make corrections with their green pen. Collective learning then moves into its second phase. At 8:10, the advisors will go to their staff morning meeting, which is different each day. Principal briefing with me is on a Monday, the head of year tactical on a Tuesday, head of department tactical on a Wednesday, and then we have morning practice on a Thursday and Friday, where we practice whole academy routines and share good practice. Of course, some staff stay with the year group to deliver collective learning subject input, and this is on a rota on a cycle-by-cycle basis. From 8:12 to 8:20, there is the first subject input. For year 7 and 8, this might be times table rock stars or numeracy ninja, something fun and high energy. From 8:20 to 8:30, there is a second subject input from a subject specialist. The input could be linked to closing gaps identified from a previous assessment round, or it could be to address common misconceptions from a topic they are studying at the moment. For Key Stage 4, from 8:12 to 8:30, there is only one subject input, where the subject specialist uses the time to model how to answer questions, and students have time for independent practice. At 8:30, we move to the final part of collective learning, the collective reflection. This is a short period of reflection inspired by a topical issue or one of our academy values or drivers or our focus of the week. This fosters our sense of community and greater purpose. At 8:33, staff have finished their morning meeting and collect the Period 1 classes from the collective learning zone and escort them to their Period 1 classroom to ensure an efficient transition which allows students to get straight on with their learning. I hope this gives you an insight into how we start each day at Dixons McMillan and the purpose of morning meetings. There will be other videos about how morning meetings are implemented across different academies. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to the channel and share.